Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So on today's video, we are going to be talking about the Dougherty dozen family. Yeah, so what I'm going to be basically doing is I'm just going to be like watching a video because I'm not really like too connected, like, you know, switched on to like what they're about. Like I'm not too like, yeah, I don't, yeah. So I'm going to be watching a video, and I have watched this video like through, and I have kind of like agreed some of the things that she has said, like, and it's just like, you know, I do kind of like, yeah. So yeah, let's get into the video.
We are Josh and Alicia Dougherty.
He is a high school teacher and a coach, and then she does social media full time. She kind of like Pookie, like before they went viral, she was making problematic videos and posting them to YouTube, but nobody watched them. So like we found out about the problems after they went viral.
So yeah, that's kind of who they are. I always like, for like a few weeks ago, I always like saw like videos of like a mum to, I think, like, was it like 13, 14 kids, and she was like, me at 5 a.m. making breakfast for my 12 kids, or 14 or whatever, and she was like, I was like, okay, we believe you. It's a lot of work, and yeah, and it's kind of like, I think her like whole story was like she wasn't very fertile or something. Like, yeah, I think that was it. Like, she wasn't very fertile, but yeah.
After 9 years of infertility, we decided to adopt from foster care. We adopted Alex when he was 5 years old. And
Also, like, okay, so lots of people know him from doing the I Spy song. Like, it goes like, I can't sing, but it's like, it's like, I spy, like, hi, I ain't getting high or something, like, yeah. Yeah, it's just like, he was like, he had like, I think, a very big glow up, like, because like now he's like, was he like, he's like 22 or something, and he's got like a big he had like a very big glow up, because like he looked very like, because his like, before he had the glow up, his like hair was like gelled, sort of like gelled back, and yeah, and he was wearing like lots of like polo shirts. I don't know if he still does wear polo shirts. I think his style may have like changed or something, but yeah, he wears like lots of like polo shirt. He used to wear lots of polo shirts, but now he's had a glow up and looks very different.
Okay, so this is Alex. Everybody on the internet calls him Big Red. He makes a lot of thirst trap videos now. He's 18. I believe he left home and went to college and then came back. I know that he crashed his truck at a party, like locally, because it was all over. I don't even know if it was all over the internet, like virally, but it was all over our local internet.
So yeah, there's just been lots of like talk about him, of like how he's like acted throughout like his whole time. I think it's because like, mainly because like his biological mother gave him away, and apparently he's still in touch with his biological mother, and it's like crazy. I mean, you can still be intact with your biological parents, but I find it a bit crazy. Anyway, so yeah, he's just done lots of stuff. I think it's like the way he's had like his life he's had with the Dougherty parents, like Alicia and Josh. Yeah, I think Alicia, I can't remember what she said, but anyway, yeah, he's just had such a privileged life that he I don't know how, like, I think it's just because, like, you know, he sees himself as like, you know, he can do anything because he's like rich or something. I don't know.
And then I believe he moved back home and he's living in the basement now. Big Red has a lot of trauma and medical issues that Alicia has told all of us about.
Oh yeah, the one thing that this person will say, I think a few times in this video, is that like the mum literally just posts about all these children's like medical problems, like to gain like clout and stuff. And I'm just like, wow. And I do wonder, are these children like okay at the house? Like I just wonder if they're okay at the house, because if she's just like, you know, making this like whole TikTok page about just their medical history, then I would just call someone being like, hey, I don't know if I'm in a good place right now, because this parent is just giving up, like saying what my medical issues are. I would call someone.
I can't remember all of them. I know she told us he had fetal alcohol syndrome. She told us all her kids had fetal alcohol syndrome. She, like, I'm not even kidding, guys. She told us every single diagnosis every single one of her kids had and all the medications they're taking at one point. Like, she's so bad.
6 days later, we found out we were pregnant with Zoe.
I would say that Zoe's like another big one to talk about, because like I think again, like this person will say again, like she looks like she just doesn't want to be there. And like in some of the videos, she just looks so like, how do I say this? She looks like very out of it. Like she just looks like she just like stares into like space for as like a metaphor. She just like goes like, and just does that for like, just like, she just doesn't look like she just pays attention, and it's just like, yeah, she just doesn't look like she wants to be there. And honestly, I just really hope that she just like, also she just like, there's just so much stuff going on to her. There's like also her hair, it's a bit crazy and all that, and I think like her parents, like, yeah, I just really hope she's okay. I just want that to be said. I just hope she's okay. And I think I'm just gonna make a prediction here that like I think when she turns 18, she's just gonna instantly move out, because I don't think I ever see her staying in touch with her mom. Is she adopted or something? Can't remember. Like adopted mom, or like staying with Alicia until like, let's say she's 25. I don't see that for her. I see her like, I just see her like trying to move out quickly as possible. And I just really hope the mom doesn't manipulate them, thinking like, you know, making like, yeah, I just really hope the mum doesn't manipulate them, because I'm sure Zoe's like such a sweet girl, but I just really hope she doesn't manipulate them.
Watch like the Dougherty dozen videos and like really like pay attention. Zoe hates all of them. Like actually, like I feel so bad for this girl. She is so over every single person in that house. Like, well, there's what, 14 of them in their house. This girl is done. She is so sick of her mom. Like, you can't even blame her. At one point, like when she was younger, they were doing like a, what do you want to be when you grow up? And she said she wanted to be a professional Splatoon player. I guess it's some video game. And that like sort of stuck with her. So like if you see people say like Splatoon, that's what that's from.
I do wonder about like how Alicia reacted to that. Like, because like of course you can do what you want to do. This is your life. You can choose what path you want to go down to and have like a great job. Like you can choose what you want to do. But I just wonder how she might have reacted to that, because like you know, you become famous, you get lots of money, you can like get your own house, and it's just like, I feel like once like most of the children move out, Alicia won't have that much content to go about. So I feel like I just do feel like she just wants to make them all stay at the house so she can just post content. I just feel like that's what's gonna happen. Yeah.
The next year, we adopted James from foster care.
James is literally like, you can just tell he's like the sweetest kid ever. And they dog this kid so much. He is not a favorite child. And
Sorry, I just wanted to pause it there. That, like, James sort of reminds me of that one kid that, like, if you're from the UK, that's it. Like, his thing, if you're from the UK and you go to a British primary school, that, like, reminds me of that one kid that would sit on that friendship bench. Like, you remember that friendship bench? That, like, you just sit and would just wait for friendship. That's why they have it. He just looks like that one kid that would sit there. I do hope he is such a sweet kid. And it's just like, to me, he kind of looks like something. He kind of looks like someone that, like, he would do what Alicia would say. Kind of like, for example, if he says, "Oh, could you be in a video?" I think he would 100% like, be like, "Oh, sure, yeah." I just do think he would just, like, say something, like, he just wouldn't be rude. I kind of agree with her that, like, he just wouldn't be rude.
I don't know if it's, like, his aesthetic. Like, I don't know what it is, but Alicia just doesn't vibe with him. And I feel like it's because she wants her kids to perform, and James and Zoe have zero interest in performing for her.
Like, I kind of do see basically, like, Zoe and James kind of being, like, the pair that's, like, kind of, like, wanting help to kind of, like, if I just say this, it kind of reminds me of when I did the video about Piper Raquel. It literally, I just kind of see this as, like, like, another Piper Raquel video. I just kind of, like, see it as that. Anyway, but it's just, like, I just, like, see that they just don't want to be there and just want to go. They just want to go somewhere else. Like, I just see it as that.
Zoe, like, actively will not perform for her. James, I feel like will go along with it just because he seems like a nice guy, but, like, she just doesn't seem to like him very much. It's really sad because he seems really sweet, but she definitely favors Big Red and Deshawn, who you'll meet in a few seconds.
Here's the thing, I agree with that, because I'm just going to speak on, like, Alex's sort of, like, side for a second. I sort of see that because, like, Alex is kind of, like, the first child they've ever had, and I think it's, like, the sort of thing that, like, she sees, like, some sort of success in him, I think, as well as, like, Deshawn. I as well, because I'm going to talk about Deshawn in a minute, but it's, like, I 100% like see, because, like, if you think about that, Alex, he just does thirst traps, and, like, first of all, sorry, not for me for the thirst traps, no way, sorry. But yeah, she just, because I feel, yeah, that he's just gonna make so much money doing thirst traps, so I think it's like, oh, he's gonna do well. then like, Deshawn, he's, like, I think he's I'm gonna use the English word for it because I don't want to use the American word. He's a rugby player, and even though rugby is such a difficult sport to do because it's, like, very intense, and yeah, he's, like, really good at it, and I think they sort of see him having a career as, like, a professional. like 100%, like, she's like, oh my gosh, they're gonna do amazing, and yeah, like, Deshawn's gonna be like, he's gonna go all the way to the big leagues. I don't know sports. I don't know if that's how it goes, but yeah, she 100% favorites them too, 100%.
And 2 weeks later, we found out we were pregnant with Dash. When they were babies, we were asked to take foster care placement of Jordan and Jason for 5 days, but we ended up adopting the twins.
I just want to point out something. Sorry I couldn't get Dash's face in the video. I just couldn't. Also, what this person will say is basically about this mom making a very racist joke. Like, not the girl that's explaining this, but the mom. She made a very racist joke. Like, because, like, since Dash and the twins are, like, all around, like, yeah, because they're all around the same age, just watch.
So Dash and the twins are all like the same age. And Alicia got in a little bit of trouble with the internet because she used to call them the Oreo twins. Because there's 2 black kids and her white kid. And she would call them the Oreo twins. And then she started calling them the triplets, I think. Or did she call them the Oreo triplets? Something with an Oreo, okay? It was bad. And she was just like, she was upset that the internet, like, called her out for that. You can't do that. Girl, please. You can't call your kids the Oreo triplets. Like, be so for real. So, that was, like, one of her... That was probably, like, the least problematic thing she's done. Because, like, she's problematic, guys. Like, she's bad.
I don't know if she said sorry or not, but I feel like she just wouldn't... I just feel like she just didn't say sorry, because, like, she was just too busy with taking care of the kids, because, like, she has, like, what, 5 kids then? She had, like, 5 kids or something? I don't know. Then, yeah. Then, basically... yeah, I just don't think she apologized. I just feel like she didn't. I just feel like she just blocked everyone who just got, like, you know, offended by that, and just moved on with her life. I just... like... yeah, I just think that's what happened.
We also gave birth to Bodie Blaze.
I haven't been following them in a while, so, like, when I was watching them, like, Bodie was really young, so I don't quite remember much about Bodie.
I just remembered something. I remember a video of, like, Bodie, like, crying. Like, him just crying in the video of, like, what's his... I think it was, like, what his New Year's resolution will be. And like, Alicia was, like, taking the phone and was like, Bodie, what's your New Year's resolution? And Bodie was like, be the better friend. And he was, like, in tears. And here's the thing, I'm sorry, don't film a video when your child is in tears. You shouldn't do that. You should be like, hey buddy, what's wrong? How can I help you? Like, just don't film him when he's having a meltdown. I would just, you know, just don't.
And Harley Quinton.
So Harley is named Harley Quinn because that was the movie that Alicia and Josh were watching when they conceived her. So they named her Harley Quinn. That's crazy. That's so embarrassing. And then to, like, tell the world that, oh my god. Yo, that girl's gonna get picked on. Because everybody knows. Like, everybody in Rochester knows.
Yeah, you can so tell that the mom and dad didn't really, like, they just couldn't be bothered to name her. So I kind of wonder, it's like, what if they had a boy? What would they name him? Joker? I bet £10 they would name him Joker. I so bet that. Oh my gosh. Anyway, it's just like, I'm sorry, put a bit more thought into her, into it. Put more thought into her, like, into her name. But like, I remember like a video of, like, of Alicia again getting her phone and doing, like, doing a roll very the boat gently down the stream. No, doing a roll call. There we go. Of everybody's middle names, and at the time I just want to go back to just fucking hell. I just want to go back to it that at the time Alex didn't really have a glow up. Then this was before that. So I just remember an edit of it anyway. So Harley basically says her middle name's Quinton Louise. And I feel like the only bit that they put thought into was the Louise bit, because I don't know if Harley Quinn has Louise in her name. I just can't remember. I don't watch a lot of Harley Quinn myself. Like, yeah, I just don't, but yeah.
And we heard about a sibling group in a residential treatment facility being split apart for adoptions, so we decided to adopt Bree and Patrick to keep them together.
We don't know a ton about these two. I feel like she told us all their medical problems. I don't quite remember. I still have to go back. I'm so bad. I have to go back and, like, rewatch a bunch of stuff.
I get this sort of feeling that none of them want to be on camera. Like Patrick and what's her name? What was her name? Oh, Patrick and his sister. I forgot the name. Even though it was just said, I forgot the name. That like one of them just doesn't want to be on camera. Like for example, if I look through like both of their viewpoints, I think it's like for example like Patrick playing on his like for example PS5 because the mother like literally can buy so many, can buy so much with so much money that like he just plays on it and Alicia's like cools down from the hall saying it's video time, for example. For example, and he's like, oh, and I think he just wants to just continue with his like games and just like I just feel like these kids just want to have like a normal childhood where they're just not on like where they're just not videoed 24/7. I just feel like that, and like I think the girl, I cannot remember what her name is, but I think when I go back to watch the video, I'll go like, oh fuck. So yeah, I think she just doesn't mind being on the videos, but I think she just doesn't want to do too much videos. Because I think she's just happy doing the videos, but not that much on it.
And last year, we took kinship placement of Deshawn and Nevaeh.
Hey, this is editor Flora Fowler. I just want to let you know that I accidentally edited this next clip wrong, so sorry. I accidentally put it in the wrong place of the video. I meant to put it in a different one, but yeah, sos. So, yeah, I just feel like, yeah, because I'm, like, I think when I started watching them, like, I was, like, definitely a big fan of, like, Nevaeh and Deshawn, even though I don't look at the videos that much, because, yeah, I'm just not very, like, into them, the videos. I just feel like I just want to talk more about Nevaeh than Deshawn, because I feel like her just wanting to be in the videos is like not wanting to be in the she doesn't want to be in the videos. Her not wanting to be in the videos, it's just because I feel like she just doesn't. I get the point that she just doesn't like social media. That like she just doesn't like it. It's just all too much for her. But like she will still be on it, but just won't post, like, or just doesn't post that much. I just get that feeling that she just doesn't like social media. So yeah, and also I just feel like she just doesn't want to get creeped out by like the weirdos like on social media, because like she is, I'm gonna say she's older than the Patrick and his sister. I forgot to watch her. I forgot her name. I get it. Like she's older than her, so I feel like the weirdos will go to Nevaeh because like she just looks a bit more ideal for like attraction. She's pretty princess. Anyway, so yeah, and I don't know, because I don't know how recent this video we're watching this is. I don't know how recent this is, but I think it's very recent. But like yeah, I just feel like she'll just only be in it for oh, this is the I'm like for example, like we're the Dougherty dozen. I'm Alicia. Like I think she'll just only be in it for that, but not everything else. Deshawn, on the other hand, I think he just I just don't think he will be in it, but I just feel like he's just like he just will have to be in it, because like yeah, I don't know what's going on with him, but I just feel like yeah.
Okay, so here's what's crazy, right? So Deshawn still lives with the Doughertys. Nevaeh left. There was a big falling out. I believe it was because she didn't want to be exploited, and people were obsessed. Like, I'm not even kidding, guys. It was so bad. People on the internet are obsessed with Deshawn and Nevaeh. I don't know if it was because of their age, or because of how they look, but like people were obsessed. When I tell you obsessed, they wanted so many details about these kids. Like, remember, they're literally children. But yeah, so people were like super obsessed with them, and you could tell that like Alicia wanted them to perform more for the camera because of their popularity, and Nevaeh wasn't having it. Nevaeh was so clearly not having it, and I don't know if like that's sort of what it came down to, but that's what it seemed like. It seemed like it came to Alicia saying, if you're gonna live in my house, you're gonna perform in my videos. And Nevaeh was like, then I'm not gonna live in your house. Like, we don't know that for sure, but like that was the vibe that we all got. I'll have to go back and rewatch some videos that the Dad Challenge podcast did, because he like really did a deep dive into this. But what's crazy is Alicia edited Nevaeh out of family photos, right? Like, guys.
So I think like I think it's like when you become like, you know, an influencer, parents, like this like kind of sort of influence takes over like your mind and stuff. So like I guess that, yeah, I guess so. And if like, let's say if I was like an influencer parent, I just wouldn't go too far to like edit a child that I'm taking care of out of a photo. Like, that is just so fucked up. Like, I just wouldn't. I'd just be like, I just no, actually no. I just rather not go there. It's just so fucked up how you would take out a child that you're taking care of out of a photo when this person just doesn't want to be in the videos. It's just, yeah, fucked up.
She lived with them for like 2 years. Alicia edited her out of family photos that they took in their home, right? Like, this girl is a ghost, except on the internet and videos like this that are monetized. So, I don't know, dude. Like, there's a big falling out there. We're gonna have to investigate that falling out a little bit further, because I feel like there's a lot going on at that time. So we're definitely gonna need to look into that more.
And that's how we became the Dougherty Dozen.
Yeah, I could tell most of them just how I feel like I'm gonna say like 60-40 of them, like in the percentage, don't want to be there. Like, well, the 60 kind of like want to be there, and the 40 just doesn't want to be there. Like Nevaeh, she's just like forcing a smile. Like, I am just seeing a forced smile, and yeah, most of them are just. And Zoe, again, looks like she just doesn't want to be there. Again, forced. Literally, it's crazy.
So they were like the Dougherty Dozen before they took in Nevaeh and Deshawn.
I just feel like it was mainly Alex making her popular, like a bit of a fall. I just feel like it was just Alex was just the main one getting the views. I just feel like it's that. So yeah.
Because there were like 12 people in their family, and then they took those two in, so they became a family of 14, but it was like 12 kids, so like Dougherty Dozen kind of like still worked, but their Dougherty Dozen brand was established, and they were popular before they took the kinship placement of Nevaeh and Deshawn. So they were already super popular by the time those kids were brought in. And I feel like that's sort of why they were like expected to perform, was because she was already making so much money. And also, she spends thousands of dollars. Her shopping hauls are like, we're going to have to go into that. Her shopping hauls, guys, she spent like $30,000 on Christmas. Like, she spends like $10,000 on groceries a week.
So yeah, like the mom goes into so much when buying like the presents for Christmas, for example, like the shopping for like food. It's just so much. Like, let me show you, like, this guy does like, he did like a POV of like the Dougherty Dozen like shopping. Like, let me try find it.
Guys, let me just confirm your purchase because it is a big one. Yeah, it's gonna be a big order for all 12 of my kids. Alright, first we got 12 iPhone 14 Max Pros. Yup. What? Honey, 12? That's like $14,000. Alright, next we have 24 PS5s. What? We don't need 24 PS5s? Honey, one of them might break. 30 full Nike Tech outfits. Name more than 2 of our kids who's wearing a Nike Tech outfit. A Tesla, a Jeep, and a Mercedes-Benz. Alex is the only one that drives. We need to give him some options. A couple of houses nearby. A couple of houses? It's just a little something on the side. And a full truck of Krispy Kreme donuts? Donuts! What? How did she get here? It's 11:30 at night. Ignore her, honey. Alright, how much will the final cost be? Your total cost will be $15 million. Nah, bro.
So yeah, in total, I do think that the Dougherty dozen are like an odd sort of family. They're a bit... I wouldn't say that they're like, you know, the perfect family. I don't think I would say that, but I would say they're like a bit odd, sort of like, if I was in that family, I think I would find it hard to get along with each other because I feel like everyone's got sort of different interests and it's just hard to get along with. So yeah, also I'm just gonna end the video here. Also, I just want to say that I am gonna do like a face reveal like soon, but it will kind of be like after I turn a certain age. It'll be kind of like after that because I just feel more comfortable when I reach that age and just be like, oh, okay, yay, I'm this age and I can now say everything. So yeah, I just want to let you know about that. It may be after I reach that certain age, a bit after, maybe like on the day, just maybe, I don't know when. It'll just be soon, maybe. So yeah, that'll be it for today's video. Please make sure you like and subscribe because it means the absolute world to me. Thank you so much. Goodbye.